Rar. Hi! I'm sorry I'm late. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's Dee Dee. How's it going? Hello, hello. Good evening, good evening. I'm out here in the void. Woo. Hi, Ranger. Hi, Zon. Ugh. How's everybody doing? Happy Thursday. How was day so far? You mean other than you saying you're gonna use uranium on me so you can get the blizzard? Pretty good overall. Yeah, check the Discord, Art. Ranger is starting a thread and giving people uranium as population control? I don't know. I said nothing of the sorts. You sure did. It's in the Discord. I have receipts. Under miscellaneous, like Miss IRL photos. Then I agree. Whoa! Uranium poisoning is a hell of a way to go for just population control. Like, that shit's nasty. Like, no thank you. I've seen the documentaries. Sorry, I'm munching. I had some food. But yeah, my day was pretty decent otherwise. I think I had like too much caffeine today. It was one of those days. It's like, you know, you're starting to fall asleep at work and you're like, I really should not have more caffeine. But if I don't have more caffeine, I'm not gonna make it through the workday kind of thing. So I had like the one energy drink that I can have that doesn't make me go loopy. But now I'm like, yeah, I'm still sort of sleepy, but now I'm too wide awake to sleep kind of thing. Because usually if I'm eepy, I'll have like a quick nap before stream, and I'm like, today I'm like, I'm still eepy, but I can't sleep, so it's like, oh dear. It's like, what have I done? I am a hallucination. The shark is not here. Are you Ellen? Because of ZZZ? Yeah! Ellen Doe! Ellen Joe! I'm Ellen after the freshman 15. Rude. Freshman 15 isn't even that bad. And not everyone gets the freshman 15 anyway. It's when you gain 15 pounds after going away to university. Because you start eating shitty food and like shitty, like, you know, dorm food and stuff. Legend tells that people gain 15 pounds when they go away to university for the first time. What a weird culture. Like I said, not everyone gets the freshman 15. I didn't. Most people I know didn't. If anything, people lose weight because they don't eat as much. Like, without parents there to be like, it's dinner time, you gotta eat. I still have that problem. My hunger cues don't work properly. So I have to try and just eat something at roughly the same time every day, or I will not eat. Because my hunger cues don't kick in the same way they do for other people. Like, I have to be, like, starved to feel hungry. You stole a cinnamon roll? Terrible. Hey! I clicked the wrong button. I clicked new game. What happened? Whoopsies. When you start working full-time and gain fast food for lunch every day. Okay. I mean, freshman 15 does happen to people who don't know how to cook. And yeah, you eat nothing but like fast food or like bad food and stuff like that. If you know how to cook, then you are okay. 4 hours later, you're terrible. And yes, today is essentially a just chatty day because we're playing Fields of MISTRIA. I was like, I'm tired of the same 5 games because, you know, it's taking so long to get through all of them. I'm like, we're spicing things up today. And I'm like, I need some fun, chill stuff because I am sure, 100 line is going to start coming for the throat because we're almost at like day 50. So I'm like, this is about the time when, you know, shit starts hitting a fan, and if I know my Kodaka and my Uchikoshi. Somewhere between day 50 and day 75, shit's gonna go sideways. That was the joke. I usually just hyperfixate on one game. Sometimes I do that. I mean, like, you know, when a new game comes out when I'm really excited for it, or like, you know, unexpectedly I end up really enjoying a game, then like, you know, I hyperfixate on it for 4 or 5 days. And after that, I'm like, the urge has passed. I know myself at this point to know it's like after 4 days, I will get bored of it again. I know my cycle at this point, so. Just like use it to my advantage, just like, let's get this out of my system, and then we'll be good. Lie down and maybe nap? Don't nap! It's 7 p.m. If you nap, you're gonna ruin your sleep schedule again. At least wait until 10. No! You're gonna ruin your sleep schedule again. Going to bed, if you nap now, you're just gonna end up going to bed and you're gonna wake up at like 11 p.m. and not sleep until 4 a.m. It's 12 p.m. for you. For some of us, it's 7 p.m. It's like 7 p.m. At least try and stay awake. If you lie down, you will fall asleep. At least sit up. If you start nodding off, then like you start nodding off. But at least try. If you're actually committed to fixing your sleep schedule because you're in school again, you gotta stay up until like at least 9-ish. Bye, Ellen. gonna play a game then? There you go. Because, I mean, Ranger goes to bed at, like, 9:30, so that is probably a reasonable amount of time to go to sleep and still wake up at, like, you know, maybe 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. It's a little better. Mama B knows best. Y'all are, like, honestly, y'all are adults. You do your own thing. But this is me being like, self-care, y'all. Don't ruin your sleep schedules. Or 10:30 some days. Yeah, I mean, I can't fall asleep that early. But, like, you have to work with your own natural body rhythm within reason. So it's highly appreciated. Oh, well, that's good to know. I am truly the mom friend, so it comes natural to me, and then I have to go, okay, well, some people really don't want to be nagged on, so I need to add this disclaimer. Jeff living up to the big sis thing? Thank ya. I do my best. Yeah, you do know how to train a little bit of the problem solving out of me, because I'm so problem solving oriented that, like, sometimes people come to me with problems and I just immediately try and fix the problem. It's like, no. It's like, you gotta ask. And I'm like, it's so awkward to be like, do you want me to just listen or do you want me to solve the problem? She's like, but then people get pissed at you. I'm like, true. I actually appreciate that in people. To me, it means they care for sure. Iduna, like, in this example, Iduna and I started meeting in the middle, and because she eventually got to the point, she's like, I realized this is part of your love language, like, you know, it's like you're an acts of service type of person, so if I come to you with a problem, your instinct is to fix it, or, like, do a thing for me. So she's like, we try to learn to meet each other in the middle. That's, like, the true communication, true friendship kind of thing. It's like, I'm like, okay, I need to, like, so it's like, sometimes I'll be like, oh my god, that sucks. Can I suggest a solution based on my own experience? Or, like, if you say no, no worries. And if she says no, I'm good. I'm like, all right, go off, girl. Keep going. I'm listening. Yeah, I think it's like a neurodivergent versus, like, a neurotypical thing. People will be like, you're making this about you. And I'm like, I was just trying to say I relate to what you're going through because I went through a similar experience. And it was like, no! Here's the phone interaction went. I was just sitting on your couch watching Star Talk on my... Oh, isn't Bella the one you got to decrypt the clip to figure out if I actually said clock tower or not? But yeah, I'm like, sometimes it's like, you gotta learn how to manage things. But see, at least I appreciate when people are like, I don't appreciate you saying XYZ when I'm talking to you, Because it makes me feel like you're not listening instead of people just be like, oh my god, this is such a selfish person. And then like suddenly like you find out you've been blocked on social media and you're like, what even happened? Like, don't make assumptions about people. You need to actually talk to people. Yeah, no, what Art's saying is exactly what neurodivergent people do. Or like I think people with a lot of empathy. Probably because we were just socialized differently, you know? Am I unblocked yet? You were never blocked in the first place. But this is exactly why I have a friend. She's actually like one of Iduna's other best friends. But we cannot stand each other. Like, we've been on and off, block, unblock each other. Just the vibes were never there. And multiple times we tried to talk it out, and it just never... Like, we just didn't click as people. And I'm like, you know what? 120% respect to you, because at least you talked to me and you tried to solve the problem before you were like, you know what? I don't think I could ever like you. And it's like, you know what? That's fair. It's like, you know what? Like, at least you tried. You actually put in the effort. I can respect that much more than someone who just blocks you without a word. I mean, I think some of that comes from the fact that everything is like in an online space nowadays. So if you block someone, there's very little consequences. Meanwhile, I'm like, if you just stopped talking to someone, you know, back in the day, like, what are you gonna do? You'll still see them around at friend stuff or whatever. Like, I had one friend block me because she's like, you are the most selfish person I've ever met, you're toxic, blah, 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 blah. Then COVID hit, didn't see each other for 3 years. I happened to be sharing, like, an Airbnb with Iduna, Ace, and some other people. And this girl comes around to help, do, like, some, like, body painting for someone's cosplay. And she's talking to me all nice or whatever. I'm like, am I just supposed to pretend that you did throw a proverbial brick through my window and then blocked me before I could defend myself? Like, what am I supposed to do here? You used to get blocked so much for eating kick. So you're a chaotic instigator. I can see that. Like when you asked last Sunday what scene made me cry in Angel Bees, and then you're like, all right, that's all I want to know. Have a good night, everyone, and then you hopped off voice chat. It's like, I get you, get back here. I mean, to each their own. There was like, what? The name is not Kokaichi yet. What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, my brain. I lost it. Seeking gossip. She wants the tea. She just wants the tea. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. The talking about eating Kit Kats in certain ways reminded me of that the first episode of Lucky Star. Back when people weren't used to slice of life anime, and they're like, is like half the episode them really talking about from which end do you eat a pastry? It's like, yeah. People do that. I lost my brain age? I sure did. I lost my thought. Oh, that's right! We got bunnies! I forgot about that. Bun Bun, you can't sleep out here. Nothing good going to happen. Yeah, that's what I thought. Loaf is in the coop. Supposed to be in the coop. Come on, you. In you go. I know you are sleepy, but come on now. Every time I go through a normal human day, it's surreal. Bro! So that's Celine birthday. It's the 20th today, so it's almost spring. Tomorrow's gonna be sunny. Yes, I got the big bed, so once the game lets you marry people, I can move marching. A fierce wind blew in overnight. Uh-oh. You dream of a familiar presence. You concentrate and an image begins to form. I was not expecting this. Kitty! Baby! Mika? Bean! I saw Bean! That's perfect. Yeah! What a nice dream. Yeah. Da, da, da. Yeah! Just made themselves at home. That's exactly like a cat. How strange. It seems this cat has decided to live with you. Somehow, you already know their name is Bean. Can be changed at any time! Your pet doesn't need to be fed each day, but petting and giving them treats will raise their heart level. Pets can be assigned various jobs! Putting the moonbeams to work. Morning! That was some windstorm that rolled through last night. Yeah, I got a cat. I just wanted to check in and see if everything was alright over here. Looks like there was no damage. What a nice guy. Mr. Bean! Although the weather vane blew clear off my new barn. Oh, rip. Would you mind helping me find it? I'd like to get back on before Riston land and find out. Rip. Ended up somewhere in the Narrows. Okay. Nyah. Baby. Bean. Collect wood, collect stones, collect forageables. Collect wood. Oh, and now we can unlock cosmetics. I am gonna dress you guys up. I wouldn't really do that to a cat in real life, but some cats are chill with it, others are not. Woo, chicken egg! Alright. What quest did we have here? Gossip. Golden butter. Orange, tidestone. Pike, perch, moonfruit, monster horn, hay bale, oyster. Give it back to her! Alternatively, if you're not gonna give it back, you need to pay her the monetary value. Either give it back to her or offer to buy it off her. Those are your options. Girl did me a solid, I'm doing her a solid. Rapid wool. In time. Snacks. Fish in the dog treat. Sure, she can get it back tomorrow. Mayo. Golden butter. We need 2 golden milk. Oh boy. Make some mayonnaise. How quickly everyone forgets that mayo is made from eggs. Papa Melis sent me his homemade Caesar salad dressing recipe. And he has a note on it that's like, basically you're making mayonnaise. I'm like, yeah, I can see that. I mean, she realized within like 4 hours, so you know. That's still pretty good. Considering I wake up in the middle of the night being like, where's that shirt I haven't seen in like 12 months? That I just suddenly remembered. Where did it even go? Ice hopper. It's a hip, a hop, a hip, hippie hippie he da da da. Oh man. Do 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 do. Gotta pet everybody. There you go. There you go. Yeah. All the cows. Alright, we did go into the barn to get the milk, did we? There we go. Look at you, you're doing such a good job. Being as hard at work. You can change their current job. Big talk for a man afraid of, or, oh my god, my sentence totally got butchered there. Big talk for a man afraid of someone over a plushie. There we go. What were you gonna do if I said keep it? It's like, Bella beat me up. It's Diana's fault. She said to keep it. Oh. Hide it. In my lab. Terrible. Okay, if you're gonna put cinnamon roll in your lab, at least give him a little lab coat and some goggles. I know that's not the type of lab you work in, but, you know. You're welcome, sweetheart. Do, 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 do. Ah, yes, poinsettia. You still wear a coat? I figured the lab coat at least are more so the safety goggles. But cinnamon roll should have the safety goggles. Pomegranates! I actually love pomegranate. Well, pomegranate juice anyway. Trying to eat actual pomegranates is an endeavor. Alright, so we're trying to find this guys. Cause his weather vane got blown off his barn in the storm. Dun 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 dun. You'd think it wouldn't be that hard to find, considering, you know, you guys know what a weather vane is, right? The thing that's on the, like, buildings that spins in the direction, like, spins in the wind, so you know what direction the wind is blowing. They're usually pretty big and heavy. Ah, there it is. Going in ice water in the winter? Not a good idea. The statue wasn't here before the windstorm? Are we getting a magic horse? You can sense it drawing your essence towards it. We got ourselves a magic horse. Okie dokie then. Speed! Oh my god. That is so satisfying. The sound of hooves on wood. That's some good Foley right there. I love the mounts when they're not inconvenient to use. Sometimes it just feels weird. Why are you stealing our clothes, though? That's weird. No, I'll get this back on before anyone finds out. Alright. Back we go. We gotta get all the children inside for the night. Stop that horse. Send inside. Everybody in. A hoodie you bought for her. That's even worse. All right. Everybody in. Everybody in. Everybody in. Yaw. Little sleepy. Perfect. I was half expecting that cat to jump into bed with us. That's what my cats would do anyway. Oh, that's grass. I thought it was a bug. Alrighty, everybody out. Eggs. Oops. I can't. There we go. Where are the other two? There they are. And milk. That's right. I think we were gonna save up for a bigger barn. A really round rock. Whatever you say, Ulrich. My weirdo brother-in-law. I go cook and nom nom and brush teeth and sleep. Okay. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Cheese. We can make some cheese. If only it took 2 hours to make fresh cheese, huh? Otsu DD early. Otsu DD. Here you go. Oh, this is not bad. You're welcome, sweetheart. Now let's go turn our stuff in quickly and then head to the mine because it's been a while. We need more presents. Put some stuff away so we have more room. Thank God for horsies. Much love, Bella! Ah, yes, the DD Riz in action. Don't even know this girl. The DD Riz. My charisma stat. DD Riz, exactly. And hello, Jambola. How are you? Art's like, no way my older sister has charm. That's weird. It's true. Yeah. I know.
I figured. That's why it's funny, because it's like, ah, yes. Don't know this girl. I am her savior now. Down we go. Oh, those are crystals we can smash, huh? Oh. No, we use the sword on him? That's a little weird. Ow! Not the one crit. We're gonna need some better swords. What is this, platinum? Silver! Close enough. The ore's alive and it's coming for us. I don't like that. Alright. Did it get a ton done? But it's fine. We spent 3 hours fighting a slime. We need, to beef up our equipment, I do believe. What is it? Silver sword. Attack 16. We even have gold. You can even have gold armor now. That's crazy. Do. Wow, you need 9 to make a silver. Crazy. A very inconvenient place for you to be sleeping. Nearly ran you over. All right. Finish the day with some weeding. behold my powerful sword skills. Swing, swing. Need to slowly expand this farm, so we're gonna need to clear out some space. I like how the trees start off as tiny trees. Alright, so there we go. Thank you for the wood. Do, 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. Right, right. I was trying to put all the wood together. Alright, bedtime. In we go. Honk schnoo me me. Alright. Hemlock. That still makes me laugh, because hemlock's a type of poison. That's what Papa Melis used to say every time I would ask what's for dinner. He'd say hemlock. Upgrading the inn. Oh boy. Still can't believe that without trying, Dina may have risked up my friend Dee Dee Ridge is truly unmatched. It's the power of the cat girl. Dun, 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 dun. All right, call outside. Milk, milk, milk. Alright, gotta give everyone pets. Or disaster shall befall the land. AKA, they won't give milk and stuff. Ooh, looks like the snow peas are ready. Hey, Zaxu! Yeah, we're changing things up for today. I still love this game, but since it's in active development, I figure, like, you know, before you, like, run out of content, basically, and all you're doing is just the same day over and over, we'd space it out a bit so they would have time to come out with new updates. We have a cat now. For the friendly reminder. Makes sense, yeah. I think the latest update they did was in March, so. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Bless you, thank you. You're in a jail. Mind did I need to start sending people to Shadow Realm? Oh no. It's back again. The agent of chaos cannot be stopped, apparently. And here's Diana. Hello. We're gonna upgrade the inn on your birthday. Can I get you two a bite to eat? No. This isn't about us. We're here to talk about the inn. At least let me make us some drinks. Better and full-bodied, please. I suppose we'll have what Diana is having then. Yeah! Drinks at 10:30 in the morning. So what can we help you two with? As you know, we recently rebuilt Hayden's barn and coop, giving him the room to raise new animals and securing a new source of exports for the town. It was a project that I did think Hayden could have done alone, but it benefits everyone living here. And the quality has never been better. Hooray! Oof. Dude. Mystery dungeon! Ah, good old mystery dungeon. I only did that for one stream, but it was fun. Well, I don't know. We can't really go much bigger than we are. Don't have the staff. It's a lovely thought, but I wouldn't want to put so much of a burden on you two. I'd love to help. That's sweet of you, but... Hold it right there. Uh-oh. Raina. Raina, goodness, you gave me such a start. A little bird told me that we were next up for improvements. Sorry, I got excited. And I've just put the finishing touches on my proposal. Damn, she prepared paperwork. An upgraded state-of-the-art kitchen and bar will be able to offer even more dishes. Well now, and what's this about furniture and decor? Riss and Landon have already agreed to help us do some redecorating. We'll even stock some of the new decor for sale. Soup cauldron? That's right, bigger service for everyone! When do we start? Where do we start? As soon as my parents approve. With a proposal this well thought out, how could we say no? Yay, donation box! More of my hard-earned foraging. Wood, peat, glass, stone, and my silver ingots! Not on your life. Well, eventually. Eventually I can give it to you guys, but I need my sword first. Or I'm going to get obliterated in the mines. Peas, peas, peas. Moonbeam peas. Whoops. Alright, we can put that away. We don't need water in the mines. Sod, peat, wood, stone. All my hard-earned stuff! Well, it is what it is. That's all the peat they needed? That's good. Metalwork? I wouldn't call myself a blacksmith if I couldn't. That's right, sweetheart, you tell him. In we go. Whee! Oh, we did it! Ow! Sound hurts. Ow! Stop picking on me! Oh my god, where's the ladder? There we go. There. Good grief. Alright, that should help. I think that will be all the ingots we need. Better sword, please. Oh, there we go.
Beautiful. Yeah.
The quality on the new film looks better. That's good. Oh, right. You literally just keep it in the inventory. I'm silly. I was like, where do I equip my sword? Duel. Surprise! Technology continues to improve. The crowd goes wild. Whee! Alright, everybody in? There. There. Beautiful. Thank you for the wood. Save the progress. It's been a little bit. And now we sleep. It's almost spring in the game. It will be our... That'll make the end of our... We're almost at the end of our first year in the game. Good morning. Whoops. Fall outside. Everybody out. Whoops. All outside. Everybody out. Whoops. I meant to get the milk. The cows have fused together. There you are. Water the plants. Though tragically they will perish soon. Horse is like, I ain't going inside. Oh, you can only do it one at a time. That doesn't make sense. Beautiful. Do, 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 do. Whoops. Where's my boy? Oh, he's by the fountain. Here. Off we go again. We're so busy doing all this stuff. We've got money to burn and we've got no time to burn it. I didn't like that squish sound. That was a little too moist. I like the feel of like playing with slime. I don't like the sound of the slime. Forgot about that. Me too. I wonder if the developer of the game got people like, can you not use that noise for the slime? Because Because I'm sure I'm not the only one that's like, oh my god, what? No, not that noise. I was gonna say this is a mimic. I know it's a mimic, but who cares? Beautiful. Suddenly the music kicked in and I'm like, what was that noise? Big sis Moonbeam, who's Mama Moonbeam? My master. You missed that part of the lore. That's why I'm an apprentice, remember? Master slash Mama Moon being left to get the milk years ago and she never came back. You didn't know? Y'all need to pay more attention to my debut videos. It's in the lore. My appearance is based off hers. She's how I learned how to take on like a human form. I'm having one of those progressive but also not moments. Mistress would have a whole different vibe though. To me anyway. But yeah, the gender of master makes sense when you remember that I took on their appearance after they disappeared. Not to us innocent moonbeams, ha 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 ha. I see how it is. Oh my god, it is 10 p.m. in the game. We need to get out of here before we pass out. Because remember, this game's like 2 a.m. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter how much energy you have. You pass the F out. No, 10 p.m. in the game, not in real life, child. At some point, I need to make a compendium so, you know, we can make the Wikia page. You're eyeing the clock like it's FNAF. Oh my god. Life would be very different if we just passed out at 2 a.m., honestly. I mean, it's like you can, but he literally just fixed his sleep schedule, so if he sleeps too early, he's gonna ruin his sleep schedule again. So, you know. It's getting rather late. You should head home. I am home. I'm just not in the house. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Alright, and now we sleep. Just stay up easy, like I said. Try for somewhere between 9 and 10 p.m. So at least wait another half hour. Because at least going to bed like 9 p.m. it's early for a lot of people. But at least if you get an 8 hours of sleep, you'll wake up at like 5 a.m. Which isn't terrible. I don't personally like waking up at 5 a.m. But a lot of people do. So waking up anywhere from like 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. is like probably considered normal. You automatically wake up at 4, yeah. Sometimes, I mean, if it's your natural rhythm, that's one thing. If you're waking up, like, just super exhausted all the time, then it's like, you know, that's not really great. Just before sunrise is nice. Yeah, I've said it before, this apartment faces sunrise, so I wake up with the sun, which is why in the summer I start having, sleep problems, because the sun wakes you up earlier, right? But it's not like my body wants to go to bed earlier, too. No eggs today? Rude. I think Bun is full grown now. We can brush him and get wool. Oh god. Wait, we need to clean this place. Oh my god. Okay. Pet. Let's go do some basic chores, and then we'll spend today taking care of the farm, because, oh god, the trees are taking over. The rocks are taking over. Request for a frog? Are you gonna take care of the frog? Do. There you go. Thanks for the hard work. 3 more. Do. Right, back to the farm. Time to clean up some stuff. Stop. Dun, dun, boom. I've been jumping on the railroad all the livelong day. Cow. Cow was in the way, IRL. That would have ended badly. Hydrate and posture check and all of that stuff. Thank you. Don't worry, I've been sitting up pretty straight. My posture isn't 100% fixed, but it's doing much better. Yeah, I mean, watching the sunrise every day takes away from how special it can feel, but it's nice once in a while. And that's the X. 1, 2. Swing, bada, 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 swing. I'm never watching a sunrise. Bro's afraid of spiders out the front door, yet he'll take naps in the grass. Make it make sense. Hey man, don't hey man me. You know I'm right. The mood was right and you were exhausted. And how are your bug bites doing? Have they healed? The fact you could do that, though, is crazy, though. If anyone, like, I couldn't do that here in Canada, A, because I'm a woman. And that's just begging to be assaulted. But even a dude, like, they would just assume you're homeless. And call the cops on you. I was in the word still. Or drunk, yeah. God, that reminds me. I found out after the fact that this dude was like one of the maintenance staff in the building. But I was sitting out on the balcony on the phone with Mama Melis. And some dude literally lays in the grass below the balcony. And he pulls like a tree branch with leaves on it over himself and sleeps. And I'm like, Mom, should I call an ambulance? She's like, that's up to you. I'm like, like, if he's still there in 20 minutes, then I will. I went back after 20 minutes because I had gone back inside at that point, and he was gone. So I'm like, okay. Yeah, it was like, okay. Don't usually have, issues with drunk people in the neighborhood, but that was, like, weird. You want to try sleeping in a tree? That's just asking for disaster. When people sleep in trees out of necessity, they literally tie themselves to the tree trunk, because that's the only way to make sure you don't fall out of the tree. And even then, if you don't tie it right, you're gonna slip out of the rope, and then when you fall. Maybe, but you can't do it like in anime. Like, you see the cool with, like, Sasuke and Hiei bro sleeping in the tree all chill? No, that doesn't work in real life. You will fall out of the tree and die. Bro has a death wish. Oh, so you were afraid of spiders? There's gonna be spiders in that tree. You know that, right? I made you choke on the cookie? Good! Think twice! Woo! Rapid wall! Nice! Nothing an air freshener and a lighter can't fix, bro! Don't make impromptu flamethrowers. You can't control that shit. He really does have a death wish, guys.
Oh, hi, Pep. How long have you been there?
Look down at Pep's just like, mother. Alright, who wanted rapid wool? Lewis. Oh, he wants 4 of them? Bruh. much does it... 75 wood and 50 stone. Okay. I was leaving them be and then one stun you in your ear. You were too close. There we go. Get the new coop ready so we can just have rabbits in that one. I guess technically at that point it'd be a rabbit hutch, but you know... Almost. Oh, so rest in peace, your ear. You mean a fly swatter? Or do you mean like the ones that have like an electric charge? I have definitely seen fly swatters before. Papa Melis wielded that thing. What, the fly swatter? The electric charge? Sounds like a good way to accidentally electrocute a friend. Like you swing and miss and like you crack them on the head. That weapon got a passive. Always wanted to try bus assault? What is that? I always wanted to try bug assault. Fair enough. See, y'all are using all of these creative weapons to kill bugs. You want to know what I use? Pressured salt to get flies. Alright. When I find bugs in the house, what do you think I do? You use your shoe? Shoe's a good one. I send my cat. They used to get the bugs. Now not so much. And I mean, I don't want them eating like cockroaches or anything, because the cockroach could have eaten poison. I think you get a cup or a jar to save them. I used to. I just use my hand. I just smash them. Like, you know how cats, like, will slap a bug? That's what I do. Sometimes they're way too fast and there's no convenient weapon at hand, so you just go for it. I love that, like, you're all dudes and you're like, I use a flamethrower, I use my shoe, I use, like, a salt gun, and I'm like, I just karate chop them. I don't like the squish either. But it's like, if it's all I have on hand, because, like, especially roaches, those motherfuckers are fast. You take your eyes off them to try and find something to kill them with, you're not gonna get them. The other thing I use, I have like I kept one of those cardboard tubes, like that, like wrapping papers on. I keep that in the kitchen. So it's the equivalent of attacking a bug with a baseball bat. Hey, I've caught a fly mid-air before. Like, you know, like the frickin' like Karate Kid? I've done that before. Like, most people are like, you can't kill a fly in the air, and then like I do it. Like, I catch it between my hands and like it actually, I don't know, like the shockwave kills them basically. You tried to dodge a daddy long legs and ended up with blood on the floor? Woof. Yeah, my other weapon of choice, because I tend to have them around a lot, are books. I remember the first time there was a roach in the apartment. Roomie-chan and I weren't sure if it was a roach, and we never found out. We think it was a roach, but I had grabbed the nearest book and hit it so hard, there was no evidence left. Like, the body was unidentifiable. If you were raised in the wilderness, you're made of different stuff. I'm just gonna say that. I still, like, I can't deal with, what is it? Mammals? Like, it all depends. Like, if I see a worm out on the sidewalk, I try and save it. I've been late to work many times trying to save worms. But yeah, Papa Melis had, I think he might still have the fly swatter. He's had the same fly swatter, I swear to God, for 20 years. He's where I get my, my obliterating bugs ability from. Because if he gets something with that fly swatter, it's gone. When Papa Melis and I kill bugs, there's no evidence. It's like, I would rather not kill bugs, but like, especially roaches, it's like, what am I gonna do? They're not gonna leave. Thank you, kitty. Sleep. But yeah, when they were younger, Pep and Mogu would kill the bugs. Like, it's funny because Mogu is overweight now, but when she was young, like, I have literally seen her do, like, a frickin' backflip into the air to catch a fly. And I remember, when they were kittens, sometimes I would find bugs in the bed as, like, tribute. You know, like, when cats, like, kill stuff and they bring it to you. I found, like, half a fly once, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, Mogu killed a wasp once. That was impressive. Like, in the time it took for me to react to it and try and get something to kill it, she had already smacked it out of the air. And so it was stunned, right? And that gave me the time to kill it. That's when you weren't streaming and fed them on time. I mean, they're 11 years old now, so yeah. They're like, we're not hunting for food unless we have to. Pups slowly start yelling when they don't get fed. Oh, yeah. The cats are the same, and Mogu takes it a step farther. Like, God forbid I'm late, changing out the cat litter. Because I clean the boxes and I change out all the litter once a month. Ideally, it should be every, like, 3 weeks or so, but, you know, life gets ya and all that stuff. But there's 3 litter boxes, so each litter box doesn't get extremely dirty. So I figure it's okay. But yeah, God forbid I'm like if I wait more than like 2 days past the point it needs to be cleaned, Mogu lets me know. I'll hear her like digging around in the box, and then I'll hear like she gets pissed. You've been playing Tetris this whole time. Tetris puts me to sleep. And I mean that, like, in that, like, I get too relaxed. Bunts! Oh, we can actually get alpaca now, but we need more barn space. Nice. Apple. I like it. And a brown bun. Daisy! That's cute. Peep. No. Pepper? Leslie? Poppy. I like that. We've got Apple, Daisy, and Poppy, the bunnies, and then Loaf. They're all like pleasure food. I love it. All right, we pretty much broke now. We've got all these buns. We have removed the invader. Oh, send. Nope. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, babies. DD streams are always so calm. Oh, love languages. Okay. So basically it is, I guess it's a psychological concept about the different ways people express affection to people. So there's, so acts of service is when you do something for people. Like, you know, you run the errands for them. You fix their problems. Like, you know, you fix their leaky sink without them asking. Like, that kind of stuff. There's gift giving, which is what it sounds like. You express your affection to people through buying them presents and, like, stuff like that. There is, what is it, quality time? Like, you spend as much time with the people you really like as possible. And there is physical affection, which is what it sounds like. There's words of praise. I think Spooky said that's hers. So, like, you know, like telling people they did a good job or saying you love them, giving them compliments a lot. And so there's like the love languages you use to express affection to people. And then there's the love languages that explain what you want from, like, how you want people to express their affection for you. Like, I'm very much acts of service. I prefer, like, gift giving and words of praise. Like, I do like physical affection quite a bit as well, but yeah. And obviously you can fit into more than one category, but a lot of people are like, oh yeah, this is just my main one kind of thing. But if I remember right, the psychological concept is, you know, your relationships, whether that is with, like, a lover, friends, family, or whatever, will be an agile, okay? For the rest of y'all, so I don't forget what I was saying, and then I can just repeat it when Art's back. The whole reason a lot of people start focusing on love languages is the idea that... Oh, Zon, that's cute! Thank you, Art. Thank you, Zon. Be free, fellow bean. Art, refresh! Refresh! They should let us cause chaos and buy the gifted stuff anyway. We missed Friday nights! Unacceptable. I didn't realize what day it was. Oh no! Can't believe we missed Friday night at the inn. I can continue now. Okay. The whole reason people started paying attention to love languages is because they say your relationships, whether that's like your lover, your friends, your family, will be more successful if you are fulfilling people's needs that way. Because, you know, you run into stuff where it's like someone does all these things for people, but the other person really prefers, like they never get complimented, and that really bothers them. And so, you know, the relationships get strained, right? The idea of knowing your love language is that it makes it easier to communicate your needs. So that's the gist of it. Yeah. And that's the thing, right? Because, I mean, it's not like it's like, oh, you know, this type of person is incompatible with this type of person. It's like, nah, like, maybe expressing your affection in a certain way doesn't come natural to you. But if you know that's what, like, your partner prefers, you can at least try. There we go. But yeah, that's the gist with love language stuff. Under the receiving category, you like receiving what though? Gifts? Like that's your love language? You like getting presents? Alright, everybody inside. Whoops. Stop that. Help, assistance. You want all of it. You want to be worshipped. I see. I get it. Oh, thank you. You bring a lot to the table, so why not? Why not? Just remember, you gotta identify your needs versus your nice-to-haves. Meow. Dee wisdom of the day. Dee wisdom of the day. Yeah, because wants versus needs to is important. Like, if outward appearance really does mean that much to you, then, like, fine. At least you're upfront about it. But then that means you probably need to compromise on personality, because you're probably not gonna find someone who fits your aesthetic preferences and your personality. You're gonna learn a new opener in Tetris? You can do it! Because, I mean, like, it all depends. Because I remember, Iduna talking once. She's like, oh, I really want to dye my hair this color, but I'll never do it because, you know, Ace doesn't want me to. And, like, to her, making sure she stays attractive to her partner is important. Meanwhile, I'm like, if my partner ever told me I wouldn't like it if you dyed your hair, I'd be like, you're just gonna have to deal with it or dump my ass. Like, I'm not gonna compromise myself in that way. Like, personality? Like, if I'm really, like, you know, if something I do hurt them, okay, fine. But if they're like, can you please not wear so much, like, pink or so much black or whatever, I'd be like, no, go find someone else then. That's strong. It's what I need. I need someone who respects, like, my self-identity, I guess we'll call it. Like, I'm not gonna change how I dress or whatever unless I want to. And I mean, I've been through the experience before where, like, you cater too strongly to what the person you likes to try and make yourself appealing. And then you're miserable because you can't maintain it. And then so you stop. You're like, I got him. I got this in the bag. I can stop pretending. And then they dump your ass. So it's better to just really commit to yourself. And it sucks when that doesn't work for people, but it's technically better in the long run. Thanks for the call out. It's super common, especially when you're young, I find. I mean, I was literally talking in the chat of the watch-along last week about, especially when I was really young, feeling like I'm too hard to love or I'm unlovable. And so I really feel like I need to, like, bend myself to be a certain way to be lovable, kind of thing. Very much less an issue now, though I do have my moments of doubt. I mean, everyone does. Getting over your hang-ups and your trauma doesn't happen in a day. But it is true what they say, that as you get older, you are given the grace of having more wisdom. And I will say, like, being older now, and it's like, you know, I'm no longer the target age of, like, fashion trends and stuff like that, because I'm too old. It does take a lot of pressure off you, no longer being, like, you know, having everything thrown at you. Do I want to be loved or proof that I'm lovable and it's stuck with me since? Ooh, that's true. Yeah, I can get it. Iduna's advice to me was really good. I think Iduna and a manager I had said similar things. Because they were like, just like be yourself, chill with yourself. And when you get to the point that, like, you know, you can't stand being alone anymore, that's when you're ready to, like, you know, go back into the world kind of thing. Because, like, the end of my relationship that I was in during COVID, like, oh, like, that hit me hard. Poor Iduna, she called me during her lunch break to listen, and I just literally sobbed hysterically on the phone for 40 minutes. Like, I felt so bad for her. Like, there was no explaining what happened. I was just hysterically crying. Iduna, real one, she is fantastic. And I did see what you said, Ranger. Thank you for saying I'm perfect to everyone here. But you're jealous of that kind of relationship? Well, you're still young. You might decide to get to the point where you want to meet someone, like, on your own terms kind of thing. At least if you're upfront with people that you're ace and therefore you don't want a sexual component to the relationship, you will probably find like-minded people. Like, there is such a thing as, like, they called it platonic life partners. Like, that's more so for people who are aro. Who are like, I don't want to be in a romantic relationship, but I don't want to be alone, kind of thing. So you end up like so people end up meeting someone else who's like ace arrow, and you guys just click, and like, you know, that's your, like, legally, if like you guys are opposite sex, that's like your same sex like partner, or like, sorry, that's your common law marriage, but yeah. But yeah, everything takes time. For me, sometimes I feel the pressure. I'm like, I'm getting old. I need to get out there kind of thing. But as I told my manager at one point, it's like, because this was when I just got on my medication. I'm like, I need time to learn how to be an adult. Because I've been so mentally ill my whole life, I don't actually know how to be, like, a functioning adult here. So sometimes when I'm like, man, I need to hurry up and like leave the house and like find a wife, and then I'm like, girl, you can barely keep the apartment clean. Like, you're not ready to have like the additional like duties of like helping to look after someone else, because, you know, when you're in those relationships, like, something goes wrong, like, family tragedy strikes, like, you gotta help. You gotta be there. That's why you've been working on your cooking, cleaning, and all stuff? Well, that's good. Because it's like, yeah, I'm like, Diana, be gentle with yourself. You're just getting to the point where you can somewhat consistently keep this place in okay-ish shape. Like, don't push yourself. Like, it can feel really, like, frustrating, and you can feel the pressure of stuff, but it's like, there are people who get divorced in their 50s, and then they start dating other people in their 50s. Like, you know, it happens. There's always time for everything as long as you're willing to put in the work and the effort and all that stuff. Alright, gotta get everyone inside. In we go. Thanks, Diana. You're welcome. Happy to give y'all some good advice when it comes to me. And we'll put that in there. There we go. Boop. Oh, it's spring now! Ah, we'll leave the fireplace on. I was like, gonna turn the fireplace off. It's like, hold on, it's spring now. Ah, rest in peace. God, it's been so long since we've seen everything so green. Chicken eggs? That is so many eggs. Oh my goodness. Rapid wall. Why are there rocks right in front of the door? Oh my god, 20 milk! What happened here? Alright, let's see. Do we have any spring seeds? Spring flower? Cabbage? Ooh! New high score, congratulations. There we go. $55, that's crazy. He's a mad lad. Where'd all these rocks come from? The snow melted and there were just frickin' boulders in the yard. The Rock King? Thanks, Rock King. Why is there a cow in the tree? Cow? What are you doing? I'm gonna turn you into hamburger by accident if you're hiding in the trees.
Dun, dun. Do, 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 do.
A snail. This child needs new forms of entertainment.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's about death? Ooh, okay, I'm listening, I'm listening.
Dun, 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 dun.
There you go. It is already 8 p.m. We spent all day making mayonnaise and cheese. All right, quickly. Let's see if we can get some seeds before the store closes. Open sesame. There we go. Turnips. Potato. Strawberry. Peas! Says Kristen. Oh! That's interesting. Ooh. Yikes. Very, very interesting. That would be good, but oof. Cause yeah, I can see at least some of that being close to correct, because something happened to Chris, because you know Chris used to be like a prankster and very like kind of like silly, like, you know, acting out in the way that young kids do, and now they're like depressed and morose and stuff. So it's like something very strong like happened. Like, yeah, like parents divorce and your brother going away to school will definitely help with that. But I'm like, usually you don't get that to that extent without some serious trauma. So, yeah, we'll have to see how this all shapes up. Because we took control of their body? Wow, thanks for making... Now I just feel bad, thanks. I know what you mean, though. Do we not have a hoe anymore? That being the name of a gardening tool is always hilarious. You pre-ordered chapters 1 to 4 the other day. Let's go! That's true, though. It's gonna be out... next chapter's gonna be out soon. Crazy. I am watering the plants. Calm down. Dun, dun, dun. Alright. Let's sleep, and then we'll save, and I think we'll call it here, because it's already like 9:45, so. Should wrap up while we've sort of got a good lull before we get sidetracked by something. Especially with the cats sitting there right at my feet. Ooh, the cherry blossoms are going. Well, that's a beautiful way to end for the day. There we go. Yes, Pep. Hello. I will go top up the food bowls in a moment. Because it adds on stuff? Oh, fair enough. I did watch someone else play all of Chapter 2, but for the sake of the beans who have been watching us play it, we'll wait. Because then that way no one else gets spoiled. Alright, tomorrow we are playing Atelier Yumiya. Some more chill fun times. Comfy day? Absolutely comfy day. Now let's see. Who can I send you guys to? Toko is still on vacation. I'm so proud to be part of the process of making this an emote. Yeah! I thought it would be fun. I was like, wait a second. I know what I can do. You got a few? You got a few I can send y'all to? Okay. Only stipulation is if you're able to double check that they're not in followers only mode, but I mean I'll see it when I go to try and raid. Let me see. Okay. Because I mean there are people that I follow who are streaming, but I'm like, I've rated y'all recently. I haven't seen Sere in a bit. Oh, that's true. That's true. Good point. And they just started and they're doing a special event. Alright. Sounds like a plan. Sometimes I just need someone to, like, basically make an opinion, you know? It's like, you know, when people are like, what, you're like, what do you want to eat? And they're like, oh, I don't really care. And then you go, you make a suggestion. And they're like, actually, no, I don't want that. I'm like, well, clearly you do have an opinion then. So where do you want to go? Today was very productive. Yes. And now you are free to go to bed. And of course, I will pet the cat. Alrighty, that is gonna be it for me. So, if it's daytime where you are, have a wonderful rest of your day. And if it's nighttime, have a great rest when you head on off to bed. Thank you a lot. Yeah, of course. Take care, Beans. I'm always here to bounce things off y'all. I can't fix all your problems, but I can share the wealth of wisdom I've gained from being on this planet longer than most of y'all. Alright, wash your face, brush your teeth, eat good food, and I will see you tomorrow or next time, whatever. Bye-bye! Bye-bye!